I'm Dan Ackerman, and we are here taking a look at the Lenovo IdeaPad Y500. Now, this new version of the Y500 is for Windows 8. It is also a little bit of a gaming laptop. It has, in this particular configuration, not one but two NVIDIA GeForce 650M graphics cards, which means that it can pretty much play any game out there at either the highest resolution, this is a 15-inch 1080p screen, or the highest detail settings. Some games both. Some games you may have to dial either the resolution or the detail settings down. You've also got a big 1 terabyte hard drive with that 16 gig solid state cache. And what I think is probably one of the cool things, at least in the first things you see, is this cool backlit keyboard. It's sort of black on black, but with this really rich red emanating from underneath the keys. You know, it's different from every other backlit keyboard at least. It's a little bit of a maybe a dorm room chic look, but I liked it just because it stands out from everybody else. Now, with all this good stuff going on, there's got to be a downside, and that is this is one of the very few Windows 8 laptops that we've seen that does not have a touchscreen. See, nothing's happening here. Now, I see a little bit of a trend here. Pretty much any laptop that we've reviewed since Windows 8 came out that has a discrete graphics card does not have a touchscreen. Now, there's no reason why you can't put these two components together, but for some reason, nobody has yet. The first guy to make a really great gaming laptop for Windows 8 that also has a touchscreen, I'm going to be right on board with that. Not because you need the touchscreen for gaming so much, but the rest of the time when you're just in this Windows 8 UI, it really pays to have the touchscreen. Otherwise, it's just difficult to navigate, especially with a touchpad here that's just got a little bit of a floaty feeling, not quite as tight as you'd want it to be. One thing I thought was very cool is that second graphics card is in what Lenovo calls an Ultra Bay, which means you can actually pull it out and replace it with either a second hard drive, a fan, or a optical drive, like a DVD drive or a Blu-ray drive. They have to buy all these other things separately, and they're very proprietary. But the fact that you could swap stuff in and out and maybe have an at-home version and just pull it out and put the fan in for travel so it'll be lighter and use less power and run cooler, I think it's kind of a cool option. We used to see it years ago, not so much now. My final coda about the Y500 is this configuration was originally pitched to me as costing about $1,300. Looking at Lenovo's website as of today, they seem to have a lot of sales going on tied to St. Patrick's Day, even though that already happened. I saw a very similar configuration to this for $869, which is pretty amazing. That almost makes this a must-consider laptop, even when you take out the touchscreen. If it had a touchscreen, it'd be hands down my favorite laptop of 2013 so far. As it is, it should definitely be in your strong consider category if you're into mild to moderate to not quite for heavy PC gaming. I'm Dan Ackerman, and that is the Lenovo IdeaPad Y500.